Well, hello everybody. It's me, your old pal, Sinatra Lennon, back again. Just gonna do a quick little shave video here because I actually have a full video coming out next week, April 8th. So it's very secret, very hush-hush. It's all on the QT, so I can't tell you about that. So I thought I'd check in and say hello, talk about my skin cancer surgery last Wednesday. So it's been a little over a week and it's healing nicely. You can almost barely see it now. Great job, Doc. Anyway, hey everybody, it's back, we're back. I took a shower, I did my hair, I'm gonna shave. I have to go pick up the boys and get some stuff done. So we're not gonna hang around too long for this one, but I wanted to check in and give you a normal one before the special one comes out next week, introducing some new products from a company. And I've got another special thing coming up. In fact, a big giveaway, a big old giveaway from the folks over at Leaf. So I'm gonna use my Thorn razor, my single edge razor today. And let's just get to shaving, shall we? It's not about the soap or anything today. It's just about us hanging out. Oh, I've got that turned on because it gets all steamy and hot in here in the summertime. Let me lather up here. I got some very rich lather in a soap that I'll talk about another time. It's part of that secret deal, so I don't want to give too much away. I think that soap is available right now, but the product is coming out next week. So keep an eye out for that. And then the giveaway, like I said, is coinciding with Earth Day, which is, what's like in June, something like that. And it's for like donations from this limited edition razor thing will go to like helping America's forestry and, you know, that kind of thing. I don't know exactly all the details. I'll tell you more as the time comes, but I just was given an email from my friends over at Leaf. This big giveaway. There's going to be like, I think they're giving away a package of all three of the razors they sell, like some soap, some other stuff, and one of you will win it. I'm not even getting it. They're sending it to me, but I can't use it. I got to send it off. Dang it. They said they have a limited amount of these things. So exciting. So I'm just going to use their one of the best razors I've ever used, especially for single edge. The Thorn, as you can tell, it's very grungy. See all the soap scum on there? Because I keep this at the ready at all times. And I took the Twig, not the Thorn. This is the slightly more aggressive one. And although I can't really tell the difference. So they're both good, fantastic razors. So I brought it when I go traveling. I bring the Twig because if I lose that, it's okay. I've got the Thorn here at home, and I think they're like $50, something like that. So if I had to, I could replace it. But anyway, we were down in Martinique. If you join me for my live down there, it's like one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. It's the Caribbean. If you've ever been to the Caribbean, or the Caribbean, as some people say, I say the Caribbean. So the Caribbean, gorgeous blue, crystal clear waters, tropical fish. That's where all the tropical fish you see in fish tanks live in real life. My son saw a cute little octopus. We saw flounders just at our feet. Right there, could have accidentally stepped on the guy. Just lionfish, you know, those poisonous lionfish. We went snorkeling, and it was a good time. It was very French, very French. Everyone there, I had to brush up on my French. I was trying my best, but the French way is not quite the Sinatra Lennon way. They eat much later. They eat, you know, like at 9 or 10 o'clock at night. They have siestas, which I like. Like, between the hours of about 2 and 5, everybody at the place we were gone. They were just gone, taking naps, I'm sure. And then they'd come out at 5 and start drinking their Aperol Spritz. They love their Aperol Spritz. They love this green drink that people would order and start to drink, but I saw them left all over the place, unfinished. These green creme de menthe drinks, so it looked bad. But anyway, very French. The people were fairly kind to us. a little bit rude, but you know, that's all right. We are Americans after all, traipsing through their paradise, but it is part of France, Martinique. The only thing that would keep me from going back is the heat and humidity were overwhelming. Oh my gosh. And humidity, I do not do well. I grew up in Houston. It's one of my main things that I hate. And when we got off the plane there, I was like, oh my Lord. And the whole week it was like that. Now towards the end, it kind of got a little breezy, but oppressively humid. Oh, so thank you, Martinique. It was lovely. I don't think I'll go back. And thank you to my in-laws for funding the trip and for setting it all up. The kids had a blast. You know, it was one of those, we went to Club Med, so they were able to just go and do whatever they wanted to on their own, which was great. My youngest is very independent in that way. So he'd get up earlier than everybody. He'd get out swimming, snorkeling. He'd go to breakfast. He'd make himself whatever he wanted. A lot of Nutella or Nutella. I say Nutella. But they had a huge container of Nutella, like 4 times the size of this, you know, and by the end of every breakfast, it was gone. The French love their Nutella. But anyway, so last week, as I posted on my Instagram, if you follow Instagram, I don't do much on social media, and I'd like to do less, to be honest. I posted that I had my skin cancer removal surgery, the Mohs procedure, Mohs. And that was very successful. It was actually very pleasant. It was fairly painless. They had to cut out all the little cancerous cells there, and they got them all. And then they had to stitch it back up. So I got a bunch of stitches underneath because they have to make sure they get all the cancerous cells underneath the skin layer as well as on top. And so they get the deeper stitches and then the exterior ones, but it's healing nicely. There was almost no pain afterwards. Every now and then a twinge of something, but nothing. And so from now on, I'll go back in every 6 months and just get checked. If you're fair-skinned like I am, or you've got, spots that are changing shape or size or just won't heal or might bleed or something, or this, when I had it, it was just a little raised bump that looked like, like one of your oil glands in your face had been kind of, raised around the edges. And, I got a couple more that look like that, but from the doctor said they're just like sebaceous glands, the oil glands in your face that are slightly oversized. But this one was cancer. So they got it all. It was the most common kind, the basal cell carcinoma. So it's not the carcinoma. It's not the type that spreads to the lymph nodes or anything, but if left untreated, it will continue to grow, get bigger, get deeper. I mean, some people will lose entire sections of their face to this stuff, wherever it might be. So please, I implore you, if you've not gone to a dermatologist, go to one and have it checked out, especially if you're fair-skinned like me. And I've had a lot of sunburns. In the 70s, we had sunscreen, but it was not waterproof. And when you're a kid, you are not good about reapplying sunscreen. You jump in the pool, it would all get washed off, And back then, my dad was using Papa Sinatra, I know you remember and you're watching, he was using suntan oil with like an SPF of 1 or 0, maybe, because tanning was all the rage, a healthy tan, And it does look great. Tans look great. People, when they're golden brown, they look great. I love it. I like tan lines, they're cute, but it means your skin is damaged, So, I implore you all to have that bump, that mole, that dark brown spot, that whatever it is, it's worrying you, please go have it checked out. And you will be better off. You will save your own life. You save parts of your whole face. It can be much worse if you let it go on for too long. And that goes for anything in life. Your teeth, if you don't go to the dentist enough, if you don't pay your bills on time, all those things, if you keep kicking it down the road, and believe me, I'm guilty of doing it myself. I am bad about that for certain things. And I've tried to get better at it as I've gotten older. And I think I've gotten a little bit better, but there's a couple of things hanging around right now. There's some taxes thing I got to deal with that I just haven't. And then a medical prescription billing thing, which is for my psoriasis. This is like Dr. Central today. It's for your health with Dr. Steve Brule, for your health. So I was on for my Taltz medication. I was on a plan where I didn't have to pay anything for it, and then my insurance changed, and then I got a bill for $3,000 for one injector. I'm like, oh my God! I thought that it hasn't. So I got to figure. I haven't dealt with that yet. So I got a couple of things hanging over my head that I need to take care of. So I need to take my own advice and take care of those things before they get beyond my control. That's what it comes down to. Oh, this leaf, I'm telling you, man, if you guys have never used, now I gave away my leaf razor. I was trying to hint to the folks at Leaf when they were emailing me if I wanted to be a part of the giveaway. If I tried to kind of hint. I gave away that leaf razor a long time ago. I've got the thorn and the twig, but, and hoping they'd send me one. I don't think they got the hint, or they're like, we're not sending you one. Because I think there were a couple of videos they were a little like, I'm not sure about this. But I'd like to try it again. It's been many years. And maybe they've improved it or something. But anyway, the giveaway is going to be exciting. It's going to be this whole package. And like I said, I don't get it. They're going to send it to me to show off, but I can't use it unless you want me to use it. I don't know. That'd be kind of weird. Yeah, shave with one of them and then send it to me. It's gross. One of these days, I'll just give everything away, everything, all the shaving stuff. And you can own bits and pieces of my shaving collection once I've decided to not even worry about it anymore. Well, you know what, folks? What time is it? It's almost 3:30 here. It's a Thursday. This is coming out tomorrow on Friday, just like I always used to do it. I would always do it on Thursday so that I would have the whole day off on Friday and know that it would come out at 10 a.m. like clockwork. And, but now that I'm almost totally retired, semi-retired, it's just whenever. But this is kind of like the same way as it used to be. But anyway, April 8th is when the next one comes out. It's like next Tuesday. So I think I set it for 10 a.m. or maybe noon, something like that. But that's when the embargo lifts and I can post the video. I actually had to send in a video to get it approved to make sure. I think it was kind of a formality because they're sending it up to other influencers. And they send a thing, influencer, oh God, I just said that so casually, didn't I? Oh yeah, well, the other influencers, and I hate that term. I think it's dumb. I think that's for, TikTokers and things like that, not me. I'm just a guy on YouTube. Somehow. I had to send a video, and they're sending it out to other people, and they show these sample videos. It's like, sometimes it's hard to make a shaving review video. I was like, not for me. I've done it, but I guess a lot of people need help. So anyway, I had to send in the video I made to get approval, and it was just kind of like, they said, it's lovely. So like I said, it felt like a formality more than the need for an actual review. Pardon me, excuse me. But anyway, everything else is going well as can be expected in these crazy times of ours. We're trying to figure out what the heck is going on in the world. I'm not scared by the dog and pony show. I'm not scared by the fireworks. I'm not scared by the people that are scared, I'm keeping an even keel about everything in life. I'm trying my best. I'm focusing on myself and the family and helping others when I can and talking to y'all when I can and getting fantastic things sent to me from cool companies that I admire. I'm not just I get, asked to do reviews of all kind of silly stuff that I have no idea what it is. Usually some random Chinese manufacturer of a nose hair trimmer is like, we would happy to get you to review. I'm like, okay. But when it comes to things like Leaf or Rockwell or Barbasol or whoever that sends me something, I like those companies and I like to back them. Cremo, just the old Cremo. Got to get the other one out. This one's almost done, but I just love it. I love it. I love that I found that stuff, and hopefully it won't go away before too long. Everything we love goes away in the end. Everything goes away in the end. You could have it all. You could have it all. My empire of dirt. That Johnny Cash, I will let you down. I will make you hurt. If you haven't listened to Hurt, Johnny Cash version of that Trent Reznor song, after you're done here, go watch the music video, because you will. It was done when he was just like June Carter Cash's wife was still alive. She was about to pass away. He would pass away not too long afterwards. And it's an unbelievably moving video. Johnny Cash, Hurt. Check it out as soon as you're done here. And we're done here, folks. So folks at Leaf are going to be sending me a bunch of stuff I'm going to send out to you. We'll set up that thing where, I'll say, put your name down below and we'll pick one out and I'll send it off. And it's very special. It's for helping America's forests. It's for helping Earth. It's Earth Day stuff. It's going to be special edition type stuff, so I don't want to go too much into it because they didn't tell me not to. There's no NDA on that like this other thing coming out April 8th. But so that's it. Thank you all for joining me. Get your skin cancer checked out. Get your whole body checked out. It's a little embarrassing sometimes. You got to, take off your clothes and have them look all over at you, but that's okay. You're just human. They're not looking at you and worrying about any, things that you worry about in your own body. They're looking at you just to help you. So I know it's sometimes kind of weird. Turn your head and cough kind of stuff. But anyway, thank you all. Thank you all for being here. I'm glad you're still here. Love you all. See you next week on Tuesday. All right. Have a good one. Bye.